Good day. My name is Nicolene de Abreu, and today I'll be taking you through the new KODAK network lens. So on average, adults can spend around 11 hours a day staring at some kind of screen. It has also been found that over 60% of workers between the ages of 25 and 64 uses a computer on the job. And the average internet user spends around 6.5 hours online per day. So with this digital lifestyle that we lead, we need a lens that keeps up. The KODAK network lens helps your vision to keep connected both in person and virtually. So just to review the entire KODAK progressive portfolio and to explain exactly where the KODAK network lens fits into the portfolio, the current portfolio. So firstly, you do know that our entry-level KODAK lens is the KODAK Precise PB. It's available in a short design and a regular corridor. It is a back surface design. It's digitally surfaced, and there is only one technology, the Vision First design technology. Okay, then next we have the KODAK Easy Lens, which has the addition of extra corridors. So we have variable corridors. 13, 14, 16, and 18 are the corridor lens that are available to order with the KODAK Easy. Then we have the KODAK network lens. So with the KODAK network lens, it fits in between the KODAK Easy and the KODAK Unique. And it does have an additional technology called the iSync technology. Okay, then next we have the KODAK Unique. So the KODAK Unique is being phased out globally. So in the next couple of months, it is going to be phased out in South Africa as well, and it won't be available going forward. So for now, it's still available, but it is being phased out slowly. We do still have our premium progressive, the KODAK Unique 2 lens. And the KODAK Unique 2 lens has the additional technology, the dynamic reading optimization technology that just enhances the reading with this lens. So this gives you a nice overview of each lens type. KODAK Precise, going on to the KODAK Easy, KODAK Network lens, and then the KODAK Unique 2 lens. We do have a very nice rating for far vision, for intermediate, and for near vision for each of the lenses, and a little visual to demonstrate the expected vision through the lens and the expected distortion zones, but that can vary depending on the prescription as well. And it gives you a nice overview of all the technologies and what it actually is. So if we just focus on the KODAK network lens, which is what today's meeting is about, you can see that the far vision zone, the intermediate, and the near vision zones are fairly good with this lens. The distortion zones are pushed to the periphery of the lens, so the vision through it is very good. And the technologies that have been implemented in this lens is the Vision First design technology and the iSync technology. So I'll just be discussing each technology and going through the benefits of it, just so you have a better understanding of how this lens works. Starting off with the Vision First design technology, what this technology does is it helps to smooth the change or the gradation of power across the entire multifocal lens surface. So as we know, a multifocal has different prescriptions in different areas of the lens, and this does make it a little bit difficult when moving from one zone to the other. So with this technology smoothing that change of power across the lens, it just helps to make it easier to view through the lens and just makes it easier for the patient to adapt. So some of the benefits of this technology, it does give a broader field of view in the distance zone. Again, you get the smooth gradation of power across the surface of the lens, which actually eases the patient adaptation. It helps the patient to adapt easier to this multifocal lens. And then because of that, we do find that the eyes work well together. So you get gentle binocular balancing between the two eyes, and it is very keeps objects clear, and it's very quick to recognize different objects when viewing through the lens.
The swim effect can be annoying with a progressive lens. Vision First Design, our patented technology, reverses the way lenses are traditionally designed. Instead of focusing on the lens surface during the design process, we prioritize the desired optical performance. This changes everything. During the software engineering, the lens is treated as a single entity rather than a collection of individual points to smooth the mean power across the entirety of the lens. Power variations are reduced. Patients adapt easily.
And then now moving on to the eye sync technology. So the eye sync technology just takes it a step further by working on the peripheral distortion zones on the sides of the lens. It reduces the distortion. It tries to push it to the lens edge just to make sure that it is comfortable to look through the lens. So some of the benefits, you do get more consistent optical performance over the entire range of prescription powers that are available. So it doesn't matter whether the prescription is low or whether the prescription is quite high, the level of optical performance remains consistent. It remains good. Okay, you do also get a wider near viewing area, and that is because of the way that the peripheral zone is managed with this technology. And this is more so for hyperopes, because as we know, with hyperopes, they do tend to get a lot more distortion within the lower periphery areas, the lower periphery areas on the sides of the lens. Okay, the myopes specifically do get improved distance vision through this lens, and you do have improved image quality in the principal viewing area. So that is your distance, your intermediate, and your near. The image quality is superior. And we are able to manufacture this lens in flatter base curves, so just enhancing the cosmesis of this lens. So just a little bit more on this technology in the next video.
On a progressive lens, off-axis errors reduce sharpness of vision and create unwanted astigmatism. Our eye sync technology does the math. This complex software performs precise optical and mathematical calculations. Up to 4,000 points are evaluated with ray tracing techniques to calculate and then minimize off-axis errors. The result is improved clarity in the periphery and boosted optical performance for stronger prescriptions.
Okay, so just some more features and benefits of the KODAK network lens. As mentioned previously, we do have the 4-corridor lens, and this is to accommodate for the various frame sizes, but it does also help you to be able to choose the best corridor length for the patient that you have and based on their prescription, whether they are hyperopic or whether they are myopic. Okay, it is a full backside progressive design. It's digitally surfaced, so we are getting the best clarity out of the lens. There is all-round comfortable vision with this lens, and specifically when using digital devices. And this lens is available in multiple materials, so 1.5, 1.6, and 167 options. So the engraving that you can expect with the KODAK network is a KNW engraving. Okay, we do have this lens available in an add from plus 0.75 all the way up to a plus 3.5. The minimum fitting height that we recommend for this lens is 14 millimeters because of the variable corridor lengths being 13, 14, 16, and 18. Okay, we do recommend that from the pupil center to the top rim of the frame, that there is at least 9 millimeters clearance because we need sufficient space for the distance vision. And then the way that this lens is fitted, the fitting cross is 4 millimeters above the prism reference point. So further, if we're talking about the engravings as well, normally with the short and regular progressive design, you do get a specific engraving. Now, because we have variable corridors for the KODAK network, the corridors, to determine what the corridor length is for this lens, we use alphabet. So if it's a 13 millimeter corridor length that you have prescribed, you will find an A that has been added to the engraving KNW. 14 millimeters will be B, 16 will be D, and 18 will be F. So just a very quick guide, and this is just a rule of thumb. It's not set in stone, but it's just to help you understand what the different corridor lengths actually mean. So the 13 and 14 corridors can be equated to an ultra short design. The 16 corridor length is equivalent to a short design, and then the 18 is equivalent to a much longer or regular design. And then this is the prescription ranges available for the KODAK network lens. And as you can see, the script range has been extended as compared to the KODAK Precise PB and the KODAK Easy lenses. So you can see the minimum prescription that can be done is much higher. So it's a -10. Max is a +8, going up to a +9 on a 167. The SIL on a 1.5 is a standard -4, but we do go up to a -6 diopter on a 1.6 clear and a 167 index as well. So that just allows to accommodate for your prescriptions with higher with your patients with higher prescriptions. Okay, and then as I've mentioned, the ad available is from 0.75 to 350 for all options. Okay, the only difference between the KODAK network and the other KODAK progressives that we currently have on offer is that the KODAK network lens will not be available with the Crizal Proventia coating. It is available in a clear AR, clean and clear AR, and the standard Blue Protect, which is your blue UV filter coating. We are working on getting an additional blue coating for you within the KODAK range, but for now, these are the coatings that will be available to order with the KODAK network. So whether meeting face-to-face or virtually, KODAK network lens provides you with comfortable vision. Again, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day further.